And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James is a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Iman Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Porzingis comes in for Williams.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year. Just lacked any real presence in the paint and lacking that.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Well, a good game tonight for Aflalo. He has 8 points and a steal.
The Knicks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's James. LeBron with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Calderon kicks to Aflalo. Back to Calderon. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
That free throw missing.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
And he sinks the second.
You know, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
Outside Anthony. Here's Porzingis. And the Knicks miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Cleveland gets it back. LeBron right side. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Porzingis passes to Calderon. Anthony right side. And that one's good. Anthony's got his first points in this one.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
James has a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And here's Anthony from the arc. Anthony missing again.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
James with another miss. Knicks trail by 7. Afflalo outside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for LeBron. And New York with a change here, too. Roten's checked in. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Passes to Porzingis. New York moving it around. Anthony down low. He's against Smith. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Anthony.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Roten dishes to Lopez. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got his 2nd basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Anthony. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 in the 2nd quarter from the field. That's a 2 from Smith. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Smith's got his first basket of the night. Knicks trail by 4. New York calls timeout. Well, Clark, what can you say about the Knicks last season? They had a lot of trouble on their road trips, among other things.
Well, especially on the road. I mean, only managed to get 7 road wins on the season, Kevin.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then for New York, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And Thomas subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Here's O'Quinn. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Tony Roten gets the whistle there. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Smith. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists. And for the Knicks last season, they actually shot decently on the road. They just didn't play any defense, and that's kind of what did them in.
O'Quinn can't hit.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Roten, no good.
Well, you know, going back to the Knicks on the road, they just forgot to defend the three-point shot. I mean, they had the worst three-point field goal percentage defense with their opponents making 40% of their threes against them. That was the worst in the league.
Now the feed to Williams. Good on the triple.
Derek Williams.
And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Fry with the ball. Shumpert. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Afflalo goes in. Mozgov grabs the board.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 10. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, with LeBron and another dominant first half, how do you measure the balance between riding your hot hand and making sure the other guys around you are finding their rhythm?
We just got to be aggressive. All of us, including myself, got to continue to be aggressive in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, they can't stand around and just watch him.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.